everyone, welcome back. We're going to take a look at another British ration, 24-hour ration. Before I get started opening this box up here though, I just want to make sure that you're checking out the links in the description. Got a lot of interesting stuff down there, at least to me. If you don't know much about rations in general, I have a link to MREinfo.com. A lot of useful information there. Really nice forum as well. So check them out. ForeignMRE.com. Also a great resource to check out for all sorts of rations. I've used them with success a couple times, and they've also helped out the channel. And of course, links to all my favorite channels are down there. All the YouTubers I generally watch, ration related, firearms related, so make sure you check that out. And also, big thanks to Old Smokey, because he's the one who gave this one to me. Real great guy, great channel, a lot of very useful information in his videos. He does a great job making videos, so make sure you give him a look and a subscribe. His link is in the description below as well. So anyway, what we have here is we have a 24-hour ration, British ration, menu number 12. This is from 2016. They come in these nice sturdy boxes. There's a lot of food in here. Just a heck of a lot of food in one of these rations. Honestly, I don't know if I could really consume all this food in one day. If I were, out and about, if I were soldiering, or if I just out on the trail or anything. There's a lot of food in here. So. But it's a lot of good food, and one of the gripes I've had about certain rations, mainly U.S. rations, has been just the amount of sodium and just general preservatives and things. Now, that's going to make them last a heck of a lot longer than say these British rations or like the Canadian rations we've been looking at a lot recently. But the taste in these just tastes like a little bit better quality to me, so I've had a lot of good success with rations. Now, I also have not looked to see what was in this ration yet, like online. So basically what's in here will be a bit of a surprise to me as well, so let's get to it. Here's our accessory pack in the nice big bag. I'll open that here in a little bit. Just kind of want to see what else we got here. Looks like... Okay, so there is a raspberry beverage powder, and we've got the orange flavored hot chocolate. I've had that before. I didn't really feel like there was much orange taste in it, but got a little packet of tissues. Beyond the beaten track, just nuts. Peanuts, almonds, cashews. Nice. That's a nice, proper, big bag of nuts. Wow, that's sweet. Ooh, these are my favorite. I like these. Sesame bar. Nice and sticky and gooey. Oh, what do we got here? Hot diggity dog. Hot pepper sauce. That's a huge bottle. A lot bigger than the traditional, like, Tabasco you'll generally see in these. Very nice. Very cool. Another one of my favorites, grapefruit, the grapefruit powder drink. I always like this, and I'm not big on grapefruit, but this particular powder, very good. Oh, finally! I've been wanting to try this forever, the cola flavored. We're definitely going to get this out here. I have no idea why I want it so much, but I've never seen it, and I want it. Now I have it, so heck yeah! Alright, so we've got potatoes and beans and tomato sauce. Alright, and look at this simple list of ingredients. Potato, water, pea beans, tomato puree, rapeseed oil, sugar, modified maize starch, cornstarch, salt stabilizer. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have certain preservatives, but the list is so much smaller than what you would get in a US MRE, which is nice. Alright, so we've got some tuna in light mayonnaise. Always a good little snacky item. Ah, Thai-style chicken soup. Interesting. And a nice big retort pouch. Very cool. Haven't had that. That'll be a good one. Just hits keep coming. Ah, chocolate brownie. Excellent. Excellent. I'm loving this one so far. Ah, spicy sausage and potato wedges. Goodness, there's just so much food in here. It's ridiculous. Very cool. Very cool. Very hearty. This is like an extremely hearty meal. It's turning out to be. And then we've got a fruit-flavored energy drink powder. Definitely an odd package. I mean, not odd, but you have 3 separate drink packages in here. You've got kind of this, I don't know, lightish brown, and then this is what more reminiscent of a color we'd see in a US MRE, that kind of tan, and then this metallic. That's interesting. So there's, very interesting. So I'm also noticing on here, so we have fruit-flavored energy drink powder, but we have lime. So I assume this is some sort of lime. I don't know that I've particularly seen this type of packaging. I might have. Oh, okay. So we've got, also there's 3. So there's peach, lime, and strawberry. So we definitely have the lime as indicated here. So definitely lime. Cool. Very neat. Got a lot of stuff to try. What do we got here? Ah, the grapefruit flavored little boiled sweets. This is something that obviously in US MREs and Canadians and a few others, they like to incorporate candy. It's just a creature comfort. What I like about the British rations is they give you a ton of these little tiny like lifesaver sized candies. Aside from blackcurrant, which I didn't care much for, everyone else was really, really good. And they're just kind of something nice to just, as you're walking or whatever, just kind of pop one in the mouth, suck on it a bit. So that's pretty cool. I like that addition. And then we have some fruit biscuits. Cool. Oh, God, there's so much stuff in here. Okay, so they also, one other thing I like about British rations. Now, the Canadian IMPs have a website you can go to and kind of rate things. Well, these have this little drawing form here. So feedback and prize draw entry form. So for your chance to be entered in our twice yearly prize draw, complete blah blah blah, you can either win an iPod Touch 5th generation, €200 Amazon voucher, second runner-up an iPod Nano, or a $100 Amazon voucher. So kind of interesting. Increases your chance to win as 1 entry allowed per person per menu. But yeah, they have these little emoji faces. And then you just rate them. You rate them and you leave your comments. So, they obviously want to see what you want. Rate the menu 1 out of 10. Is there a product you would like to see more of? Ideas, suggested change? We don't have that in US MREs, just saying. Anyway, but I always thought that was kind of cool, and I don't think I've seen this. Oh, wow. Interesting. Additional information sheet. Okay. Common components, menu-specific components. Oh, well, this is kind of neat. I'll have to look at this, but it has a little bit more menu-specific components. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and open up our accessory bag here. I like it that it comes in this nice, giant, pretty nice plastic bag there. I can put all your trash in. All right, so we've got our matches and striker. Nice big old matches there. Got two alcohol-free antibacterial wipes. Got the nice spork. I actually really like these. They're a little deep, but they're a very nice utensil for rations. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Spearmint chewing gum, just in a little package here. Got several. Normally, I want to say it's been a while since I cracked into a British ration. there were several types of gum. I think there are 3 types of gum. So you got 3 different packages of gum, like spearmint, wintergreen, and maybe just mint. So obviously now it looks like, and again, just as a caveat, most of the British rations I've had have been, I believe, from 2015. So this one's way newer. It looks like they're just putting them in this little pouch. Oh, it's resealable. Oh, wow. It's got a little zipper here. So yeah, it's a resealable pouch. I'll be darned. Very cool. Very good idea. We have 2 types of tea, the English breakfast and the Tai Fu. You know, both are pretty good teas. You do need to steep them for a while. I'm generally a little bit too impatient for that a lot of times for my videos. We have some water purification tabs, Oasis there. We've got, let's see here, 4 creamer packets and 4 sugar packets. Most of this is all beyond the beaten track. We have Nescafe instant coffee and Rombouts instant coffee. Cool. So that actually, I have not had this brand before. All the freeze-dried coffees in all the lands. Alright folks, so I'm going to go ahead and get this all separated into meals, and then I will just start eating. So I will be right back with you. Alright, so I took a little time to think about it. This menu was actually felt kind of hard to separate into meals, and again, generally what I'll do with the British rations is I will separate out a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then generally like an afternoon tea type of deal, or an afternoon snack. Just because there's so much food, and I don't know, conventional wisdom is not always the same as an American. Like, you know, the way I might think about a meal is probably different from what somebody in Britain or, you know, whatever, France or Germany or Canada or, you know, whatever, is going to necessarily think a meal might look like. So anyway, what I'm going to do just for the breakfast here is I'm going to do my potato beans in the tomato sauce. We'll just do that. We'll have our breakfast tea, and I'm going to just make up one of these Nescafe instant coffees. I generally don't make the instant coffee because I've had so much of it over the course of doing this channel and just, you know, in general. But I haven't tried one of these yet, so I figured we would. And then I'm also going to nibble on a couple of my sesame bars here. And then we'll just kind of go from there for the rest of our meal. So I'm going to just quick pause, get my meal here in some boiling water, get it all head up, and then we'll get it on the tray. So give me just a second. Alright, so here we go. I did go ahead and get everything prepared. I did start my tea to steep, mainly because one of my complaints has always been that the tea seemed a little weak, and I like strong tea. And of course people are, well, steep it longer. Come on, man. So I decided I was going to steep it, you know, give it a good, you know, 5-6 minutes. Anything more than that just means it's just weak tea. So anyway, it'll have a fair chance this time. I'm gonna go ahead and make my coffee, my Nescafe original, and I don't see it. Doesn't look like there's a, well, there might, oh, well, maybe there's a tear notch here in the bottom. There we go. These are just, you know, little coffee crystals. There we go. And because I have it, I'm going to add the sugar and the creamer to it. Obviously, you don't have to, but I'm just going to because I have it. Generally, if it's good coffee, you know, you really don't need that, but it's just instant coffee, so it's not like I'm going to destroy it. Smells good, though. Smells very good. Alright, so there we go with our coffee, and then just real quickly with our tea, as per a friend of the channel, and I believe his channel name changed, it's Paulie's MRE Reviews, I think is what it's called now, Paulie, you can go ahead and comment on that. Forgive me. I guess I knew you changed your name, but anyway, he was the guy who's like, hey man, put some of that creamer in that tea. That's how you make a good cup of tea. So anyway, that's not his actual accent. So he's actually from England. So thanks, buddy. It actually does make a difference. So put a little bit of that in that tea. And we'll just set that off to the side real quick. Open our sesame bars here. These are sticky. These are real sticky this time. I think I was actually able to get them apart. Man. Wow. Okay. They are stuck. Yeah, okay. I guess maybe we'll have chip-offs. Anyway, they're quite sticky. It'll be alright. And then finally, we've got our nice hot meal, potatoes and beans and tomato sauce. Alright. Smells good. Nice big portion too. Very good portion. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and just jump right in. Some beans and potatoes. Hot. Very nice. A little bit of sweet there. A little bit of sweet. Not overwhelming sweet, but definitely on the sweeter side. Potatoes are nice, not real mushy. You know, some of the problems we see with rations is that certain vegetables, pasta, they get mushy after the cooking process. These are quite nice. Yeah, this is great. This is really good. I'm going to try a little nip of my coffee here. Probably could have used a little bit less water, but that's got a nice taste to it. Yeah, I mean it's coffee. It's definitely reminiscent of a decent cup of coffee. Not anything super crazy, but yeah, I mean pretty good. Let's break off a piece of my sesame bar. Ooh. Interesting. So, the sesame bars that I had previously were able to break apart, and they were more like a crunchy bar. This, I don't know, maybe it's just, maybe had a little heat to it, possibly. It's not bad, but it's definitely more of a chewy bar in its current state than a crunchy. It definitely doesn't taste as sweet as it did in previous incarnations. But still pretty good. I like sesame. I don't know, I just do. Try a little nip of our tea here. Yeah, I mean, it's a good cup of tea. It's still not very strong. You definitely get the tastes of it, but it's just not a strong cup of tea. But I do like it. So I did give it time to steep, folks. So don't yell at me, please. All right, I'm gonna take some more of this here. Very good. Very good. This is a night. Maybe had some toast. That'd be cool. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to enjoy my breakfast, and I will be back to you with lunch.